Hello, everybody. Thank you for tuning in. We are back again for another year, coming up on the 2019 Spike Walpole Memorial Ministicks Classic. That is the fourth Spike Walpole Memorial Ministicks Classic, and as is tradition with these live streams, first things first. Got a nice cold Molson XL here. We're gonna pour one out for my favorite pooch in the whole world. Nobody else really liked him, except for my grandpa. But we liked him. He was a good dog. Here's to you, my friend. So I can dispense with the bullshit of what we're going to hear on Saturday when I go over the rules of the games and everything like that. But we are here to draft. I have, as you see to the right on the screen, everybody's names. I have all 16 competitors entered in a random selection generator. So what will happen is I will click choose, a name will pop up. I will remove that person's name from the list. I will type that person's name in down at the bottom under pool 1. And follow that up with a second name, and that will complete that first team. And then the next name out after that will go into pool 2 as the first team first guy to go in there. Next person will be his partner in pool 2. We will flip back to pool 1 for the next team, pool 2, until we have our full field of 8 teams, 16 competitors all together this year. Looking forward to it. We have a singles bracket as well, but there's no draft needed for that. The schedule will be released along with the dossier later tonight. So now that the cat is gone temporarily, we will begin the first overall selection this year for the 2019 Spike Walpole Memorial Ministicks Classic. Steve motherfucking Luckett. Look at that, eh? Steve, there he is. So we will remove him from the list. Steve's partner this year, please not so long, will be Justin Saran, Officer Doofy himself, making his first appearance in a Spike Walpole Memorial Ministicks Classic this year. Justin. Our first team out in pool 1, Steve Luckett and Justin Saran. First team out in pool 2 will be Gavin Ray. Gavin, taking the full day off this year, will be able to play his first full Spike Walpole Memorial Ministicks Classic. He has played games in each of the previous 3 seasons, but has yet to complete a tournament. We'll see how he does in his first foray into the full competition. And Gavin's partner in pool 2, Jared Wittes, my esteemed brother-in-law, making the trip up from Peterborough, Ontario for the weekend. Looking forward to having him here. Possibly the heaviest team combined, so they've got some weights going into these games. Flipping back to pool 1, we have Cody Nesbitt, the defending most valuable drunk from the 2018 tournament, and an esteemed player in his own right beyond his drinking prowess. And the GOAT's partner will be Nathan Irwin, our participating defending champion and defending most valuable player from last year's competition. Flipping back to Pool B, we have Dan Conlon as our competitor. First member of Team 2 in Pool number 2. His partner will be Travis Furlong, 2-time most valuable player, yet to win a championship. He's been a finalist 2 years in a row, looking for his first title this year. Flipping back to pool number 1. Mr. Greg Curtin playing in his first Spike Walpole Memorial Ministicks Classic this year. Will be partnered with Drew Walpole, finalist last year, 1 goal away from an elusive championship, making the trip up from Brampton again this year, bringing a number of his friends along, which we're very appreciative of. Flipping back to pool number 2, Scott Sutton played with our friend Phoenix McCoy last year, a solid team that fell behind in the first place round robin and was eliminated, I believe, by the eventual champions in the quarterfinals. His partner will be Barrett Ellis, a co-worker of Scotty Walpole's from King Sportswear, the youngest player in this tournament, having recently turned 19 years of age. Happy to have Barrett joining in the fun. 2 teams left. 4 competitors remain. Nick Tumino, first competitor for Team 4 in pool number 1. Will be partnered with Graham Jaskula, former finalist, a legacy player playing this year in his 4th consecutive Spike Walpole Memorial Ministicks Classic, one of 3 competitors to do so. And that leaves the final team to be wrapped up. Scott Walpole, 2-time Spike Walpole Memorial Ministicks Classic champion. And newcomer Caleb Smith recently moved back to North Bay, a friend of ours from high school at Chippewa. We're very happy to have him as well. That about does it. There we have our field. The schedule will be available in the dossier posted later on tonight, so keep your eyes peeled to the Facebook page. Show us the rink. I will do that in 1 second. Show us the dig. Give the folks here a quick preview of what they'll be seeing. Exit that, maximize that, and switch over to the stream page. Come on, you can do it. I think we are out of luck. We'll get that posting back on screen. Okay, what's going on here? Oh, text message. Cheers, Spike. Need this fucker to turn on. There we have it, minus the cord. That's how the live stream is going to look this year. Still a work in progress, getting all the rink boards finished up tomorrow night in preparation for everybody to come. A reminder to all participants of the $10 registration fee to be paid prior to the tournament. Please and thank you. And that includes both a brunch beginning at 11 and dinner, which will be served from 5 to 6 o'clock from our friends at Topper's Pizza. And yes, the tournament scheduled to begin at 12:15 with the opening ceremonies. So hopefully everybody will be in attendance at that point. And that will about wrap things up. So thank you to everybody who tuned in to this year's live draft. We will switch back for another look at this year's field. Pool 1, teams Steve Luckett, Justin Saran, Cody Nesbitt and Nathan Irwin, Greg Curtin and Drew Walpole, Nick Tamino and Graham Jaskula. And in Pool 2, Gavin Ray with Jared Wittes, Dan Conlon with Travis Furlong, Scott Sutton with Barrett Ellis, and Scott Walpole with Caleb Smith. Good night to everybody. Thank you for tuning in once again, and we will see everybody on Saturday for the 4th Spike Walpole Memorial Ministicks Classic.